Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. My name is Gormy. Today we are starting a new series here on the channel with Football Manager 21. Now, the team I am going with is Norwich City. Very excited to bring them back to the Prem. Now, it is going to be a challenge. The championship is a very challenging league, but I believe we can get the job done. In today's episode, we are going to be going over basically what we have scout-wise, who we have in the team, our youth teams, players that we can bring up. There's already one player that I know I'm bringing up, but really looking forward to getting into this one. Now, before we do, please do not leave without leaving a like, comment, and subscribe if you do enjoy the video. I will be linking my Twitch down in the description as well. I will be streaming a save with Hertha Berlin over on my Twitch, so if you guys would like to check that out, feel free, click that Twitch link down below. Feel free to follow me, turn on notifications so that you know when I go live for the Hertha Berlin save. Now, without further ado, let's get into it. All right, so here we are. This is the team we are going to be working with that I believe, even without additions, can get us back into the Prem. Now, it is going to be a challenge, like I said, because we are in the championship, one of the most difficult leagues in the world, especially with all the games and competitions that we will be participating in. Now, we have got Teemu Pukki and Adam Ida up front as pressing forwards. Now, I have tested all this out already, and those two together are very dynamic. I'm really looking forward to seeing what those two can do together. Now, Adam Ida is 19 years old, so he is on the U23s team, but going to be promoting him to the senior squad. Now, as our attacking mid, we have got Todd Cantwell. Todd Cantwell is a player that I think could become vital for our side. Now, he currently has a 3-star ability, but his potential ability is 4 stars. So definitely a player that, like I said, can become vital for our side. Now, on the wings, we have got Emiliano Buendia. When he's on the field, it'll say that he is Emmy, so try and get used to that when that starts occurring. Now, he is our right winger. This guy is going to be integral to the team. If we were to lose him, it would be very hard to replace him. Now, there are going to be teams that will be interested in him because of how good he is. And in reality, at the moment, he is tearing it up. Norwich currently sit atop the table right now. So, I mean, basically, we got to try and replicate what they are doing. Now, with Emiliano Buendia, like I said, he's going to be vital for the side. Now, he is going to probably be our biggest playmaker. The only other person that I could really see being a really big playmaker for the side is either Todd Cantwell or Jacob Sorensen. Now, Jacob Sorensen is going to be playing as a deep line playmaker. He can definitely improve, but, I mean, he's only 22 years old, so he's going to do nothing but improve. So definitely looking forward to that. And then we have got Dimitri, I believe that's how you say it. I don't think it's Demetrius. Dimitri Giannoulis. He is from PAOK over in Greece. Now, he is a very pacey player, very speedy. He is going to be playing on the left side. Now, we definitely need to bring in a player that will be here for the foreseeable future on the left side, no doubt. Because once his loan is up, he's gone. Unless we can make a deal for him at some point in the near future. Now, we have got some pretty decent wingbacks. Now, on the left side, they will be playing as a complete wingback, which means that they can kind of do a little bit of everything. They can defend, they can get forward, they can literally do anything that we need them to do. Now, Javi Quintilla, he is on loan from Villarreal, so we are going to need to have a left back ready next season. We do have a left back ready next season. I'll be showing him in a moment. Now, Javi Quintilla, he's going to lock down that left side the best that he can. He isn't the biggest. I do want kind of like 6 foot minimum for our wing backs, but we are going to make do with what we have right now. But he is going to be a fairly solid player. Now, as our right wing back, we have got Max Aarons. He is also small, but I don't care about that with Max Aarons. Max Aarons is phenomenal. I'm really looking forward to seeing what he can do for us. Now, he is another player that I could see being a big playmaker for us because, like I said earlier, when I was doing testing, Buendia was great, but Max Aarons was great as well. They are both very, very good playmaking players on the right side for us, which, I mean, some of the crosses that I saw him throwing in were absolutely phenomenal. So really looking forward to seeing what Max Aarons can do for us. Now, we have got Ben Gibson on loan from Burnley, so we are going to need to bring in a center back, but our center backs are going to be ball-playing defenders. Now, it basically means that they're comfortable with the ball. But yes, he is pretty solid. There is a center back that when I bring in is not only probably going to become as good as him this season, but probably one of the best center backs in the world. Now, his partner at the moment is Christoph Zimmerman. Now, with Christoph, he is very good in the air, no doubt, as he is 6'4", 16 heading. Really looking forward to what he can do, but he is 27, and that's kind of when center backs cap out in Football Manager. So he is going to be here for at least the first 2 seasons. Now, on the bench, we've got Tim Krul backing up Orion Nyland. Now, the thing is, with both of them, both of their contracts say that they're first choice goalkeepers. And they're essentially the same exact goalkeeper. So basically we'll go with the hot hand at the moment on whichever one is performing better. Because, I mean, they are pretty similar. Now, Tim Krul definitely has great reflexes. I've always liked Tim Krul. I've always thought that he's a pretty good goalkeeper. But moving on, we have got Grant Hanley down here. And Grant is a great leader. Great leader. Current captain, I believe. Now, he isn't, like, it says he can play ball-playing defender. He can play ball-playing defender. But, like I said, there's a center back that I want to bring in. And potentially, if I get a good offer for Grant Hanley, I may look to move him on, but we will see. But next up, we've got Oliver Skip. Oliver Skip is going to be a great deep line playmaker for us throughout the season. Him and Sorensen are going to be switching up. He is on loan from Tottenham, though, so we definitely need to make sure that we're getting Sorensen as much time as possible. But Oliver Skip is going to be very important in helping us get back to the Prem. And then we have got Onel Hernandez. Now, with Onel, I like him, but we could definitely do with some better options. He's valued at $9.25 million. So, I mean, once again, if a decent offer comes in for him, we'll definitely consider it. But there are better options for us. One such option that I believe is better for us is, I'm just going to call him Paqueta. I cannot say his first name, but Paqueta, I believe, is a better option for us. He has, his potential ability is better by half a star, but he's 22 years old. I've liked him a lot when I've done the testing with the team, and I'm really looking forward to him coming in, being our main left winger next season. I do need to bring in a backup though, so I will be showing you guys him in a moment. But we have also got Kieran Dowell, which he will be the backup at the moment for our attacking mid. Now, him and Cantwell definitely going to be very solid. They're both squad players, so kind of same situation like it is with Nyland and Tim Krul. Could play the hot hand, depending on who is playing better at the moment. So whichever one is doing better will probably end up being the main man for a majority of the season. Now, we've got Jordan Hugo, who is going to be our backup striker, essentially, because, yes, his current ability is higher than Adam Ida. But Adam Ida, like I said, him and Pookie, very, very dynamic together. So definitely going to be playing Adam Ida, but going to be bringing in another striker on loan, though, that I have in consideration to kind of be able to come in as a second team type situation with Jordan Hugo. So definitely looking forward to that. But now let's get into our short list. So currently on our short list, I have 6 players. Not a whole lot, but very important positions, I feel. Now, with the players that I want to bring in, such as Florian Tanase, Igor Karatin, they can play multiple positions. Now, with Igor Karatin, once I brought him in during the test, he can also play center back because he is 6'2". He can also play center back, and it's as a ball playing defender. Now, he can play deep line playmaker and ball playing defender. That's perfect. That's what we need. We need the flexibility with players. Now, Igor Karatin will definitely be on the cheaper side. Same with Florian Tanase. He is another player that kind of play in a few positions. He can play as a winger. He can play as attacking mid as well. He can also play as a striker. And as striker, pressing forward. His winger star ability is 3. So 3 there, 3 here. Good backup. Now, with Christopher Clayson, he will kind of be on the expensive side of things, but I'm eyeing him to be our future goalkeeper. I definitely think that he could be incredible for us. I will probably bring him in to be a backup situation type goalkeeper, or he could play in some cup matches so that we can kind of get him going with the first team. And then we've got Albert Braut-Chaland. This kid I'm looking to bring in for our future. Now, he would probably play under 18s, but I would probably put him on the U23s just so that he can really develop. But he is 16 years old. He is contracted to Molde currently, but he can become a absolute stud as a pressing forward. Now, he is going to be on the cheaper side as well. Lewis Ferguson is kind of the first pricey-ish player that we are going to be looking to bring in. I can probably get him for around $2 million. Now, yes, dollars, because I am located in the U.S. So, Lewis Ferguson, probably around $2 million. I'm going to train him to where he can play deep line playmaker and attacking mid, so he can kind of be a do-it-all type of player. He may end up requiring us to make him a regular starter, so if that happens, it happens. And maybe then Cantwell is more of a squad player, same with Dow, and then he becomes a starter. But for the time being, just going to see what I can do contract-wise with him to see what we can do. And if he does end up wanting to be a regular starter, I will take it into consideration because I really want to work with Cantwell and Dow as much as I can. But Lewis Ferguson is a player that is going to be absolutely fantastic in the future, and I definitely want to bring him in. Now, for our center back option, Anel Amedozic, I believe that is how you say it. He is from Bosnia and Herzegovina. He plays for Malmo, and this guy is wanted by some of the biggest clubs in Europe, such as Manchester United, Arsenal, Borussia Dortmund, Bayern Munich. he's kind of wanted by everybody. Now, if we can lock him up, we have our center back for the future. He is a ball-playing defender. Absolutely love the way he plays. And if we can get him, I'll be stoked. Now, he is the most expensive because, yes, his value is the same as Lewis Ferguson at 1.7 million. But Lewis Ferguson, I can probably secure for around 2 million. For Amadozic, it's most likely going to be around 6, 7, 8 million. Just so that we can convince not only Malmo that, yes, let's bring him here, but convince him how serious we are of a deal, because he is going to want around 1 to 2 million for his contract. Now, yes, that is quite a bit, but we have the ability to make it work. Now, when I say that, yes, currently it's not the greatest situation. We only have $6.4 million in our transfer budget, and we have a little under $1 million in payroll. But if you had noticed, I only have 7 players here for the subs. If I scroll down, Marco Stiperman, Lucas Rupp, Kenny McLean, Vrancic, Leitner, Tete. I'm looking to move all of them out. Now, that is probably around $10 to $15 million there. And each of them have around $1 million on their contract. Now, the only one that we cannot move out immediately is Kenny McLean because he just re-upped. Now, Lucas Rupp, also one of the harder players to move out, but Marco Stiperman, as we can already see, he's wanted by teams like Bournemouth, Sheffield Wednesday, AS Saint Etienne, Dynamo Moscow. You've got Vrancic, who is also wanted by plenty of teams, AS Saint Etienne, Moscow as well. So, I mean, there's definitely interest. Same with Tete and Leitner. But yeah, see, Leitner, he's wanted by 7 clubs. Now, Tete, it doesn't say he is wanted by any clubs currently, but the moment that we offer him out, he is wanted by at least 2 to 3 clubs every time. He is a great leader. He has been here for 8 seasons. But, I mean, to be able to focus on building a bright future here, which is what I'm wanting to do at Norwich. I want to be able to compete right now, get back into the Prem, but also build for our future to make sure that we do not go back down to the Championship, because this team deserves to be in the Prem. They are a very, very solid team, and we need to make sure once we get up to the Prem that we are staying there. Now, once again, with this formation, definitely need to bring in a backup for the left wing spot, probably for the right wing spot as well. But there is a player on the U23s that will probably be coming up next season to back up Buendia. We have our backup already for Cantwell, but once again, still looking at some options. We need to bring in a backup for our striker. We have our backups kind of training, I guess you could say, for our left back and for our backup right back. And then center back, we do have Hanley still here, and we have got Amadozic that I'm looking at. And then goalkeeper-wise, looking into Clayson for our future goalkeeper. Now, when I go to the development center, I go to the U23s. We've got Adam Ida. This kid right here, Josh Martin, is going to probably be our backup left winger and right winger. Now, his current ability is 2.5 stars, but his potential ability is 4 to 5 stars. Now, I really think that this kid could be a world beater for us, and he can definitely be a big game changer. It's just we definitely need to get his training going for both wings, because currently he's a 2-star right winger, but he is also a 2-star left winger. If we can get him to where he can be a 3-star by next season, great, because then maybe him and Paqueta share time on the left side, because Buendia, no matter what, is going to be the main guy on the right side. Now, for our backup right back, we've got Bali Mumba. Bali Mumba is going to be a stud. I kind of want to train him to be a left back, if at all possible. But there is a left back that I know will be able to come in to the first team next season. Because currently he's a natural on the right side, but is only competent on the left. So maybe by the end of the season, if we were training him as a left back, he could become accomplished, meaning that, yes, he can do a pretty solid job, but not as solid of a job as he would on the right. But, I mean, his current ability is 2 stars, potential ability 3.5 to 4.5. So, I mean, it'll definitely give us a hard decision to make between him and Aarons in the future. But as of right now, Aarons is the main man. Now, once again, with our development center, we have got, let me find him. Give me one moment. Here he is. All right. Sam Mccollum. He is going to be our future left back. 19 years of age, current ability 2.5 star. He is on loan at Coventry, so he's getting first team time most likely. Now, his potential ability is 4 to 5 star. So him and Aarons would be absolutely dynamite for us if we can get both of them to a 4-5 star max potential ability. Now, he is 6 foot, so already fitting the mold that I kind of want to have for my fullbacks. Well, wingbacks in this case. But with Aarons, 5'7", I don't care that he's that short. He's absolutely unbelievable. Now, he is going to be on loan for a year, so once he is back with the squad, he will definitely fit in as our main left back. Now, with our formation, it is a 4-4-2 diamond wide. It is called the Phantom Menace. If you guys watch plenty of videos in the Football Manager community, you guys will know that this formation is used by Omega Luke Gaming. He is the one that created it. It is an absolutely unreal formation. I have put my own little spin on it a little bit, but here we are. So when we are in possession, we are going to be playing fairly wide, pass into space. We're going to work into the box. As of right now, I have on low crosses. I may end up just putting it as mixed so that we can kind of get multiple options, because sometimes the crosses aren't the greatest. But we are going to be playing out of our defense and then focusing down the wings and overlapping on the wings as well. But once the ball is worked into the box, there are plenty of options, which is absolutely unbelievable, because it is one of the most high-powered attacking formations I've ever used. Now, when we are in transition, we are going to be counter-pressing and countering once we have won the ball back. We're going to be distributing quickly once the goalkeeper is in possession, and we're distributing to the flanks. Now, I have on take short kicks, but every time I have it on, the goalkeepers don't listen. So I might as well just leave it to whatever they want to do. But when I have it on distribute to flanks, they are usually distributing to the flanks, but sometimes they do get the ball to Cantwell, they do get it to Ida or Pookie up front. Now, when we are out of possession, we are going to be playing a higher line offensively. We're going to be playing a standard defensive line though. We're going to be trying to use the offside trap, use tighter marking as well. Our pressing is going to be more urgent. It probably should be extremely urgent, but I'm going to keep it on more urgent for the time being. We're going to be preventing the short kick goalie distribution and stay on our feet when tackling. Now, some players do like to get stuck in, meaning they do like to go for the hard slide tackle from time to time. One of those players is Aarons, and honestly, I don't mind when he does it because he wins a majority of them. And then our mentality is a attacking mentality, as you guys see here. Now, the set pieces, I am not sure as of yet what I'm going to do, but I do have some idea of what I want to do, but that will be shown in the next video. But scouting wise, we have got some pretty good scouts. Now, there are two that I would like to improve, in A.D. Wilson and Edward Black. But overall, we have got some pretty good scouts, and we will be able to have a pretty good youth intake day. I would hope, and I definitely want to look to bring in players that fit our formation more than just have players that, oh yeah, they could play striker, but they're more of a poacher, not a pressing forward, and then we got to train them over a season or two to even be able to play pressing forward. But that is going to do it for today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed. I will be posting about 1 to 2 of these a week, so definitely look out for that. And like I said, if you guys want to tune in to my Hertha Berlin save over on Twitch, link will be down in the description. And once again, do not leave without leaving a like, comment, and subscribe if you did enjoy today's video. And until next time, have a good one. Bye-bye.